Then it's GMT's Bed and Breakfast. Paige checks out the Inn on Lake Granbury and learns how to make a delicious croissant bread pudding with pecans. Live from Victory Park, this is Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, Texas. Alana's out on assignment, so Paige is here with us this morning.
I'm happy to be here. I really am. You know what? And guess what? Although it's officially summer, like we didn't know that, it's 1 billion degrees outside, but it also means lots of vacations.
That's right. You just got back from vacation.
Yeah. Jane went to Rome, and I went to Gulf Shores, Alabama, people, with the banjo on my knee.
And it was kind of a Griswold vacation she went on, too.
It was indeed. It was
indeed. So some people want to stay a little closer to home when it comes to vacation, and a great place for a staycation is Granbury.
That is so true. It's one of my favorite places. And in Granbury, the Inn on Lake Granbury is a quaint bed and breakfast. It has so much charm, as I found out, and a great breakfast. The Inn on Lake Granbury. What a wonderful bed and breakfast destination. Well-appointed rooms, phenomenal customer service. But the best part is this, the views. And I'm joined here by the proprietor of this establishment. This is Mr. Jim Leach to tell us more.
Paige.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Let's talk about the Inn on Lake Granbury.
Okay.
What drew you here?
This property, the beauty of the property, the wonderful live oak trees, the great grounds, and the property itself that we thought we could really make into a first-class bed and breakfast and retreat center.
And it was transformed. When you arrived, what did it look like?
Well, it was actually in pretty bad shape, Paige. It was really sort of run down, and we completely gutted it, renovated it, added to it, and made it all new. So we kind of created a bed and breakfast with a combination of the first-class amenities you'd find in a boutique hotel.
Let's talk about some of the rooms.
Okay. The rooms, we have 8 rooms in the main house, all richly appointed with custom linens and bedding and so on. And then we have 4 guest suites and 2 houses. We have a cottage and a lake house. It's just phenomenal. They're all first-class accommodations.
I also understand that in your breakfast menu, you make a mean bread pudding, but it's done by the partner in this relationship.
Done by my better half, my wife Kathy, who's a wonderful cook. She learned kind of from her parents, from her mom, and she does a wonderful bread pudding. We get great reviews from our guests on it.
Well, let's go check it out.
Okay.
Well, breakfast, of course, is a big part of the equation of bed and breakfast, and here is the better half. This is Kathy Casey to talk to us about bread pudding.
Yes, this is our famous bread pudding dish that we've been making pretty much since we started the Inn. It's a recipe that I found from a friend and modified it, and we have loved it.
Let's get it started. I want to see how you make it. It's important to note, too, as you're going ahead, that all of the different items that you serve on your breakfast menu are all made from scratch. So
yes.
Begin.
Well, so we start with prepared croissants, and then we just cut them in cubes, and this is about 6 cups. And then what I'm going to do is do 2 eggs, and I'm going to beat those up a little bit. And I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar.
And you mentioned before that you modify this as you go along, so you're able to have kind of a test kitchen. You're not a professional chef, you're more of a home chef, but that kind of infuses the flavors.
Yes. So I experiment with things. I follow a recipe the first time, and then I'll change it up a little bit.
I noticed the brown stuff. What was that?
That was vanilla.
Okay.
So this is 2 cups of sugar, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and 2.5 cups of milk.
Okay.
And that's our custard, and that's just going to go over the bread pudding. So I'm going to just go ahead and sprinkle a 1/2 cup of pecans over the top of this. And then we're going to dump this custard over it. And then we're just going to put it in the oven. That is it. It's really simple.
And what I love about it is this is so simple. It's wholesome. It's simple. Anyone can accomplish this. And at the end of the day, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Most importantly, it's going to be delicious.
It's going to be awesome. You can also modify this and add different flavors. So I've made it with pumpkin. I've added blueberries. I've done all kinds of different things to make it seasonal and different.
All right.
So,
and with the magic of TV, look what we've got. That is gorgeous. So what's the final step?
So the last thing we do is we make a whiskey sauce. And so Jim is stirring the whiskey for me. And so all this is whiskey and butter and sugar that we've melted in the microwave. And then we're going to just add in this crema. This is Mexican crema, and it's an extra thick cream. So it's not sour cream. It's just like whipping cream. It's just extra thick.
You know, I think anything that adds a little bit of whiskey is always a good thing.
It's always been pretty popular here at the inn.
And it is. All right, let's do the final step and see what it looks like once it's poured.
So we just drizzle this over the top here, and it is awesome. Just a little bit of drizzle right over here, and that's it.
What a work of art. You know the one thing that's missing?
What's that?
A fork.
Oh, well, I can fix that.
I'm going to taste it. I mean, you've got to come here to the Inn on Lake Granbury for a wonderful experience with a beautiful view and fantastic food.
Carla, our producer, just said, just give me a spoon in our ear and I'm with her.
It was absolutely delicious. And that is a beautiful, beautiful place. You can go to innonlakegranbury.com to book your reservation. You definitely want to check it out for sure.